I think that's a really important thing to think about for libertarians. This is something I fight with some of the open borders types.
You mean you actually think about it?
Well, no, this idea. Okay, here's
Mr. Low Agreeableness.
This is an interesting. High. Well, I'm high openness, low agreeableness. So
Very
like
much.
many libertarians. If we can imagine let's imagine like your ideal government policy during COVID, right? Like that is like the government's not doing any of the tyrannical stuff that it did. And to be honest, some of that happened here. As much as I'd like to talk about how great New Hampshire is far from perfect. But imagine like the best possible policy. If 98% of your neighbors still behaved the way that most Americans did during COVID, it still would have sucked, right? Like you have to care about the values and the perspectives of those around you. And I want to live in a place where like the values of freedom and liberty are the dominant values. I want them to be the dominant values in my society. I don't want them to be minority values. And so to me, that means that you have to have some mechanism, ideally market-based mechanisms, ideally voluntary mechanisms. I'm not trying to endorse ideas that are too strongly authoritarian, but we have to be focused on what is the selection mechanism for the composition of our society, and how do we make sure that these societies are dominated by people who value freedom and liberty? Because if you can't do that, like it's not just about government. It is mostly about government, but it's also about like how do we react and think about things, and people with libertarian psychology are going to do that differently than people with a more authoritarian psychology.